You want a meeting to discuss our phone account? Okay, let's have a meeting. I'm not sure if this belongs in petty revenge or malicious compliance, for there's a little of both, so sorry if this has been put in the wrong place. Either way, I've enjoyed my malicious revenge/compliance, so I hope you do. For the past few years our business has been receiving telemarketing calls from an offshore call center trying to make appointments for Optus Business Center. Every time they call, we'd politely tell them we were not interested and to remove us from their list, and they'd promise not to call again. You can probably tell by my use of the words every time that having ourselves removed from the list didn't work. It didn't work the first time, and it didn't work the 50th time. Offshore are cheap, and get paid per appointment. So, they would get quite aggressive. It was clear that a new strategy needed to be found, as it was taking too long to get them to bugger off. So began my campaign of malicious compliance/petty revenge. Hi, we're calling from Optus Business Center and we can save you 40% on your mobile phone bill. Can we come and see you tomorrow at 11 am? You can save me 40% of my mobile bill? That's like 60 grand a month. What? How many phones do you have? 150 or so that I'm responsible for directly, plus a few others. The appointment is quickly confirmed. The next day a salesman calls me up. He's running early. Can we meet earlier? I refused. Our appointment is for 11 am after all. 11 am rolls around and in he walks. We sit down in reception and go through the greetings. I then ask him if it's possible to make the telemarketing calls stop now. He assures me that it is, and so I stand up, shake his hand and thank him for coming in. What? That's it? You could have said that over the phone. I point out that we did. Many times, and it didn't work. And I hoped that this waste of his time, 45 minutes trip from Homebush to Sydney, would perhaps teach him to mend his ways. Over the past 2 years they have sent out 5 different reps to see us. They call for meetings. We accept them, shine them on about the value of the account, and they roll in to be greeted by me dressed in a chicken suit, made to wait in our meeting room for 20 minutes before being asked to be removed from the list, being turned away at the door. They sent 2 reps that time. I'm posting this today because it was visit number 6 and it was the best yet. We got a repeat customer. I sat him down in the meeting room and played the video recording of our last meeting. Is that you? Yes. It's me. Didn't I follow up? Did we have a good meeting? I point out that I certainly enjoyed our last meeting, and zoomed forward in the video to the part where I explained that we didn't have 500 mobile accounts, and he needed to please remove us from their list, and you could see his heart break, which it did again, once he realized that whatever account he thought was being discussed today was not going to be discussed, which we also have on video, so we can go all inception if/when he shows his face again.
Now to the comments. At the 3rd level of teleception he may forget that he is in a dream and never be able to wake up. Also, this is legendary grade trolling.
Next tier trolling would be to get them to meet over lunch at their expense.
OP replied. A friend of mine did that without saucers, steak and a beer, and I'll hear your pitch. You should schedule the appointment at 7:20 am. Explaining that you work from 4 am until 1 pm and your boss doesn't allow you to schedule meetings outside of working hours. Then show up with breakfast, but not enough for him, eat it in front of him, then drop the hammer. For people working in telecommunication, they don't seem to be communicating much internally. The chicken suit was a nice touch, but I'm definitely looking forward to Operation Heartbreak Inception.
I looked at the pic, and isn't it a duck?
Set the appointment for 9 am, then they get the joys of Sydney peak hour traffic.
OP replied. And I would be there an hour later. One of the meetings was for at 1. They arrived 2 hours early. I made them wait.
Man, one of the first things I learned about sales visits and interviews was this quote: "Don't you dare be late. Actually, don't even be early." And it's helped me immensely. 5 to 10 minutes early arrival is all you need. Genius. This could be how they give their new employees a hazing, send them down to Sydney to get humiliated by you guys.
That would require a level of self-awareness they're probably not capable of. Still a fun idea.
Wait. Did you say chicken suit? Do you mean that literally, or is chicken suit slang for something that I'm not familiar with?
OP replied. I mean a full chicken suit, with rubber flippers, a chicken head and a tail.
Was there any acknowledgement of the chicken suit? Did you just happen to have one laying around, or did you rent one special just for the occasion? I don't care what the correct sub is, you are a ducking genius. I so hope the same rep comes back a third time.
The video of the video should be playing on the largest screen possible, in the middle of a pizza party.
We can only hope we get to see the video of the rep watching the video of the rep watching the video of the rep, with pizza, obviously. How wonderful. Being shown a video of himself promising to stop doing something and obviously not doing it. I like it. Seriously, next time maybe add a line about them not being trusted since they cannot follow through on the simple promise of removing a phone number.
OP replied. He asked for my email. I calmly explained why that would not be happening, and didn't even say duck. I was very proud of myself.
Didn't even say duck. Is it possible to learn this power? Would the whole world go mad were it to fall into the wrong hands? You were in an actual chicken suit? That's hilarious, LOL. Wish I could have seen the look on their face when they saw you in a ducking chicken suit.
OP replied. Yep, a chicken suit. It was a leftover from a previous prank, so we have an official company chicken suit, and a lamb suit too.
Is the lamb suit for when you have Kiwi visitors? I sincerely hope they don't take you off the list, and inception can occur unhindered. Laughing.
OP replied. Hundreds of calls and 6 meetings. I think we'll hear from them again.
Depending upon the frequency that they call you, see if you can get many representatives in one shot, like give them a date for months out and just schedule them all for the same time. Just address them. I'm sure you're wondering why I've gathered you all here today. Beautiful. Next time, tell them you want the CEO, and only the CEO. Next time you should give everyone the day off, close and shutter the office so when they rock up there's no one to see. Tongue stick.
OP replied. Nice try, mystery employee who now knows my Reddit account.
You should do it though. Give everyone the week off, why not? Sounds like you should save this tape as well. Sounds like you'll need it again in a few months. After you have 3 or 4 of these recorded, idiots from that same rep, make a best of video for his inevitable revisit after that. Maybe that will finally get you off their list. Tell them you are doing business only with the members of your own species, while wearing that chicken suit, of course. Next time when they show up, in a matching suit, I hope, greet them wearing the lamb suit. Ah, the Aussie bastardry shines brightly in you. Make us proud, my son. I hope you get the chance to go Inception and that we get the chance to see that video. This is great. What would be awesome is if this gets regular enough to make big events on the days the telemarketer comes in, small parties, have everyone in the office introduce themselves and appear excited to have this guy in their midst, the whole nine. Make a larger deal out of it, maybe even bring him up in front of everyone for an announcement, then decline his offer, while everyone applauses your announcement. This might be overboard, but it feels like it would be fun.
OP replied. This one tickles me. I'm not sure if the entire team would be up for it, but it makes me grin.
And figure out a way to make him wear the chicken suit as part of the big announcement.